Hi guys, how's it going? It's JyanRoel back with another FIFA 19 video, and today we'll be doing the new Futmas Sbcs, the Bruma, the Khedira and Alexander Lacazette. That Lacazette at the end is so difficult, it's so expensive, so yeah. You're not going to get away with it guys, unfortunately, on them. But I have found the cheapest way possible for you guys. So quick disclaimer, I've done concepts for this time around because obviously they are expensive, and some of you guys might actually want these players, so it'll be good and for you guys to obviously get the cheapest players possible you want for these nice Futmas cards. It's a nice collectible item. But yeah, we're going to get into the video, but I have sorted out the cheapest position and everything for you guys, so don't worry, I've got you covered, So we're going to get into this little snippet right about now. Bang, there you go. So the first one is Bruma. So nice little 82 cam card, 95 pace as well. Ooh, delicious. So for this one, so you need 3 Bundesliga players, 1 team of the week or foot champs player, maximum 4 players from the same league, 83 rated, 75 currency, and 11 players in the squad. So we'll go through the players, let you know how much each player actually is for you lot. So the first one, I've got Zila, which is your team of the week player. So he's currently going for around about 25,000. I put Juan Fran in there, which he's going for nothing, so you're talking 800 coins, if that. I put Ta in. I need to swap him out for the other version. Do that quickly. Jonathan Ta, contact players. Bang. So hopefully, when I search him up now, should be absolutely fine. There you go, Ta. So he's not going for around 9,000. We all know that, don't we? Yeah, look, there you go. He's going for a little bit cheaper. He's going for probably around 5,500 coins, which is still quite expensive for Tower at the moment. And then my second centre back is Sul. So he's currently going for around about, actually, the best thing to do is something like this. Actions. He's going for around about 7,000. But the reason behind it is that, obviously, because people are using other Futmas Sbc, so they're going to be quite expensive at this point in time. And then my left back, I've gone for Alexander, so he's going to be going for quite a little bit at the moment. Also, he might be going for around about, there you go, he's going for around 9,500 coins. And then my 3 centre mids here. But if you want a slightly cheaper method, I'd say personally swap Tellers for an 83 left back, and then get a nice little centre mid, 84 centre mid there. So my 3 centre mids we're going for. So I've got Alan, which is going for around about 1,500. I've chose Casillas, which is his foot champs card. So put Ananda Herrera in now, or if you want, you can put a Rodri in there out, or you can't put him in. Yeah, you can put like a nice little Herrera in there. And then the last one is Trigarios. So search him up on the transfer market. So he's going for about 1,500 coins for an 83 rated. I'd say probably stack him at the moment. And then the top 3 which I've got, I went for De Rossi. So he's going for around about 2,000 coins. You got Zaza, which is also probably going for dirt cheap. He's going for about just under 1,000, probably 800-900. And then my last one was Suso. So he's going for about 1,000 coins. So for this whole little section here, obviously you're going to have a couple of expensive players like you're in form, Sul, Tellez, but apart from that, it's pretty cheap. You're not, like, it's easy. So that's the first one done. That's Bruma done for you guys. Sorry for the mess up. I do apologise. It doesn't normally happen. So the next one is Khedira. So for this one, you need 1 Serie A player, 3 Germans minimum. Players from the same nation, a maximum of 6, 84 rated team, 65 chemistry, and 11 players in the squad, of course. It's quite good, an 87 card for an 84 rated team. I know he hasn't got the best pace, but if you put a wacky shadow card on it, absolutely top class. So we're going to go through the guys, let you know how much it is. So first of all, I've used Tar and Sul straight away. So Sul's going for about 7.5, Tar's going for around 6.5, but then I've chose Farman as my goalkeeper. So it's his Champions League one, but you could probably use his normal card as well. So swap player, if I just put Faha, there you go. Concept players, So you do have to use his Champions League card. So you talk about 4,000 for that, which isn't too bad. And then we're going on to my left back, which I've decided to go with Kolarov. So he's going for about 2,300, and then I've actually chosen Carvajal. So he might be a bit of a game changer one. So he's going for about 7,500 coins, and then I've chosen Vasquez for my right mid. He's going for around about 2,000, so it's pretty cheap. I've chosen Jorginho Khedira to go in the middle. Jorginho is pretty cheap. It's going for around about 4,500 coins. And then I've chosen Khedira, which is obviously he's going to be expensive because he's an 85 rated at the moment. So where I've decided to go for that, I'm just making sure the mic was working after last time. So Khedira is currently going for about 11,500, 12,000 coins. Even though obviously I'm searching them up, you're going, oh, it's about 13,500. But the more you go towards the end, the cheaper they're going to drop, and more likely you're going to get them for that price instead of like the 13,500, 14, which you're seeing at the moment. So, and then my last one is Promes. So we need to swap him for a nice little left mid, actually. So yeah, it's fine. So if we swap him out, and then left mid, concept players, and Promes will be swapped by So here's normal card. There you go, sorted. So if you search him up, look, there you go. Promes is going for around about 2,000 coins, probably 2-1, 2-2 at the most. And then my front two, I've got Lacazette, and I've got Rodrigo. So Lacazette is currently going for about 5,500, 6,000 coins. So you saw him as 5.5 already. So he's probably going to drop to around about 5,000 coins. And then you've got Rodrigo, which is currently going for around about a little bit less actually. So he is currently going for around about 4,500 coins. So there you go. That's all sorts. So you've got I've got 72 chemistry. So if you wanted to just chuck in a random player from a random league, that's absolutely fine. If you can find a cheap 85 or anything like that, just chuck them in. That's absolutely fine. But there you go. You've got the ratings and everything there for you guys. So obviously the good thing about doing it with concepts, they don't have loyalty, so you don't worry. Absolutely fine, perfect for you guys at home. So that's the second one done. So, and then the final one, the most difficult one, was Lacazette. I'll show you why. So you need 4 Premier League players at minimum, 1 Arsenal player, 4 players, a maximum of 4 players from the same nation, 86 rated, 80 chemistry. So you've got an 86 rated and you've got 80 chem. Bearing in mind the one before is an 84 rated team and a 65 chem. So this one is so difficult. So we're starting off straight away. This one is not going to be cheap at all. So first one, I've actually chosen ter Stegen to go in goal. So ter Stegen is currently going for around about, quickly done that. So he's going about 50. I'd say around about 53,000 coins for ter Stegen. And I've chosen Kimmich to get the strong link to Sul. It's up to you. Like, you can use a cheaper right back, and then you can potentially use, or you can swap Naldo for Boateng. But to be honest with you, Boateng's way more expensive, so I would just keep it how it is. Or if you got another league, that's absolutely fine. So Kimmich is currently going for around about 20,000 coins. So as you can probably see from this one, so look, 21,000 at the moment. And then you got Sul, my man at the moment, which has been in every single SBC throughout this. So he's going for about 7,500. Then I've chosen Naldo, which he's currently going for around about 20,000 coins. It's so expensive. I've tried to find cheaper methods, trying to find random players from random leagues, but they're not budging. They're really not budging. So you've got a 23,500 one there. Obviously, there's no bids or anything like that on it at the moment. So you can probably pick them up for about 20,000 coins, probably a little bit more. And then my final player, the left back, is Felipe Luis. Obviously another expensive player. You're probably talking around about 20,000 per player at the moment. So for Felipe Luis, you're talking around about 20,000. So if I flick onto this, what is it, 19.5. So no one's actually bidding on the 19,500 one at the moment. So you can potentially pick them up for 19.5. And then my next one was Koke to get the strong link going on in there. So Koke is currently going for around about 15,000 coins, which is pretty good 14. Yeah, you're talking 14. So you flick onto the 14. Is anyone bidder? No. So you could probably pick them up for even 13,000. So for these guys here, they're quite expensive anyway. So Fabregas is probably the cheapest one out of the lot. So he's currently going for around about 5,000 coins. And then you've got Lacazette. They're also an Arsenal man. So he's going, obviously you guys saw before, he's going for like just over 5,000 coins. And then the other I did actually use 2 Arsenal players in this one. I used Ozil because he's pretty cheap, but you got an Arsenal link there as well, and he links to various players also. So Ozil's probably going for about just under 20,000. He's got 21,500 on that, but no one's bidding on it. You probably could pick him up for about 19,000 coins. And then you've got Bernardo Silva, which he's currently going for around about just under 5,000 actually. Nobody's, yeah. So he's going for 5.3, but no one's bidded. So you could probably pick him up for about 4.849. And then Iniesta is the last guy there. So he's probably the second most expensive player in this one. So he's going for around about 30,000 coins. So yeah, he's going for around about 30,000. Quite expensive. You're probably looking around about 200k mark just for a Lacazette. But he does look like a decent card. He does look, as you see the rewards, 85 pace, 85 shooting, 87 dribbling. Pretty darn good, to be honest with you guys. And yeah, so hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Smash the like button if you did, comment as well if you did, how, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.